Hi, welcome to Dr. Robert Moultrie, King Docs, a Wealth of Health channel, where you'll get a new perspective on health and how to approach all your healths in mind, in body, in relations, how to stay well or prevent an illness or improve upon illnesses or just improve your health overall with new strategies. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is one of my many different teas for me. I'll share with that what's in there in the future. Hey, Dr. Moultrie again. Greetings. One of the biggest factors that causes disease and viruses to get worse, viral infections to get worse, but any disease, these fit many different diseases, is stress, quote unquote stress. Everybody knows that, stress. Well, the journey through AIDS has helped me to say, no, not exactly. Not exactly. It's not exactly stress. Stress is, just going to be a different kind of conversation, perhaps, which some of you are used to. Stress is useful. Stress is necessary. Stress is needed. Yes. It strengthens you. A child, for example, an infant that has no infections may not strengthen their immune system such that when they do get an infection a couple of months or years down the line, it may be so bad for them that it may kill them. Many different things that we have in our life are stressors. It's not the stressor alone per se, but it's how we respond to them. How we respond to them. If we respond to stressors with negative thought and respond with those negative thoughts, well, negative thoughts are negative thoughts. They have a life of themselves. And many times those negative thoughts lead ourselves to self-doubt, self-hatred, low confidence, but also to embody negative thoughts of negative anger. Arrogance. And arrogance means a lot of things, but a couple of things it means is to invalidate life, your life, and invalidate other people's lives. Jealousy. Another set of negative thought. Hatred, contempt, self-doubt, holding grudges. All of these things grip a lot of people. And while many people look for nutrition, if they're at that level, or medicines, pharmaceutical medicines, if they're at that level, to help treat their diseases, they often neglect to work on these thoughts, which many people die without having figured it out that it's their thoughts and the negative ways that their thoughts have affected both them and others that have gripped them into this path. And when you release them, it can have a dramatic effect upon your immune system and your organ systems and your mind, different aspects of your body. Lots of people respond negatively to stress with smoking, drinking, sexual behavior that's self-harm, getting into relationships that are self-harm and harm to others, sexual relationships that's harm to others. And the other thing about this harm to others is that the accumulation of what we do to others is exactly that, an accumulation into ourselves. And many people come up with diseases after you look at a background of how much harm they have done, both in word and thought and in actions. So stress is necessary in its positive vein. So we respond to stress. If it's an injustice that's causing us stress, then seeking justice, not vindictiveness, seeking justice will be a part of relieving the stresses. As a matter of fact, I firmly believe that people need something to fight for. That's right. Many people inherently know that. So they're involved in different social movements in different ways. That's necessary. But if you're involved in a social movement and your heart is laid on vindictive, for example, vindictive toward men, and your vindictiveness there, then you may develop diseases of that vindictiveness based upon the causes and conditions that are surrounding those thoughts. Okay? So stress relief is necessary by your perception of how you're going through it. If you see going through a challenge in a negative light, you're going to be in trouble. Below are links for you to get more information on audio and book forms to maximize your health and information on nutrients to empower your body to better deal with life.